Hi, Steve Clifford, and today we are going to talk about customizing the dash and settings in the new Toyotas with the new 3-panel display. I've had a lot of people respond and say that when they set these things up, that it keeps reverting back to the original style, and I'm not quite sure what's happening with those. I can't duplicate that. So rather than try and chase something down that I can't duplicate, let me just go through one more time and make sure that we know how to set these things up in the first place. So this is one of the 3-panel displays. This happens to be on a Tacoma, but it's the same on the Grand Highlander, Highlanders, I think some of the RAV4s, the Crowns. A lot of our cars have this 3-panel. And I say 3-panel because it's got this section, and this section that can all be individually customized. The way that you do that is you push and hold the OK button until these brackets show up, and then you can change what you want it to show in that center section. We'll put it on driving support there. I'm going to move, I use the arrow to move over here. I'm going to change this one to the audio, and we'll leave that one on the fuel economy. Now, if we leave it for a moment, those brackets go away, and now that is what it shows up. But you will notice that when you hit these two buttons, you have view number 2 and view number 3. You can look at any of the 3 different views that you have set by using the arrows to cut across. So at one point, you might prefer looking at the audio and the the adaptive cruise control. Then you might want to say, well, now I want to look at, the some of my off-road features on this Tacoma, the pitch and yaw and the traction indicator. So you can do that by just going back and forth on these. Now, the other thing you can change, let's go to the one that has the settings. I'm going to hit OK here to drop into my settings. I'm going to scroll down to meter settings. You push and hold the OK button there. We're going to go down to meter type. We're going to change it from 2 different gauges to a single center gauge. Then I'm going to use the back arrow. That's this thing here. Then I'm going to drop down to meter style, and I'm going to go from tough to sporty. I'm going to select that by hitting the OK. And I'm going to, again, use my back arrow to back out of this. And when I get all the way backed out of it, now it's set up there. I've tried turning this truck off and on several times and restarting it, and it keeps going back to the exact same thing. I can't get it to lose the setting. So I don't know what's happening with the ones that are losing the settings, but this is what's going on with the ones that I'm taking a look at. If somebody figures out a way to get it to lose its setting, or if they're doing something different in how they set it up, let me know in the comments section and I'll try and address it. In the meantime, I want to thank my sponsors, Sheehy Toyota of Fredericksburg and Stafford, Virginia. Visit them at sheehy.com. Thanks for watching.